I am the sun today. I got the yellow paper. I got the bright shirt. I'm not trying to get the glare. I'm just trying to chill in my car. Welcome back to the series I like to call Never Have I Ever. This is a series where I go to drive-thrus, fast food places, or I get the products from my own house, trying things I would never usually try before. Maybe because I don't like the ingredients, maybe because I've been frequenting an establishment for a long time and I know what I like, so I try anything different. This is where we try the new stuff. So today, for Never Have I Ever, we are doing Lunchables. I like to start these episodes of this series with fun facts. It's kind of like doing a little TED Talk. If TED Talks were in your car, and it was just me spouting off facts I found on Wikipedia and random websites. Basically, Lunchables are like these mini to-go meals. Snackable lunches. We'll get into it more, but that's what, if you've never seen one before, you're like, what is this? A lunch, and I'm able to eat it for lunch? It's a Lunchable? Yeah, you got it. It's an American brand, and they came on the scene in 1988. They're only 35 years old. Happy birthday. They were first introduced in Seattle. I feel like that is a random place for that to happen. Maybe that's where the parent companies were based out of. I don't know. I don't do the full research. I do enough research until my interest is piqued, and then I'm like, that's a good enough fact. In 2022, they supposedly did $1.8 billion in sales. There's about 30 different variations of a Lunchable. Okay, there's cheese and crackers. They got different cheeses, different meats. They have like nachos. They have a pizza. Lunchables often feature a Capri Sun. Those are like a staple. Lunchables is manufactured by Kraft Heinz in Chicago, and they are marketed under the Oscar Mayer brand. How did I never know that Lunchables were Oscar Mayer? I thought Lunchables was his own thing, because I'm not really a big fan of Oscar Mayer, because all I think of Oscar Mayer is I think of bologna, B-O-L-O-G-N-A, and I don't like bologna. So I don't know if that's a fun fact, but that's a good to know fact. Meanwhile, Oscar Mayer, the company, was founded in 1883. 1883? That's a long time ago. Stick with me on the next one. Lunchables became a concept and a design of Bob Drain, Christine James, Jeff James, Deborah Giruso, Dave Wesolowski. Depending on where you looked for this fact, there's like 5 different names attached to the thing. What is this, like a group project? And it turns out that probably most likely Bob Drain, who is known as the father of the Lunchables, that's a weird nickname, and it sounds pretty much like he had a team of 15 people for 3 years working on the concept of Lunchables before it came to be. So Lunchables was a big old group project, okay? Such a simple concept to have so many people working on it. That would be the case. Bob Drain is known as the father of the Lunchables. Can you imagine him handing you a Lunchable and being like, who's your daddy? Oh God, I don't want a lunch. I don't even want it. I'd rather eat a salad. He also worked with Kraft at some point in his career, and he worked with Quaker Oats. And he was a professor at UW-Madison, and he went to school there. He also was inducted into the Wisconsin Meat Industry Hall of Fame. Yeah, that's a real thing. He must be at dinner parties just being like, you eat lunch? Okay, who's your daddy? Because I'm the father of the Lunchable. People eat lunch every day, and they remember my face. Now we're leaving Bob Drain over here. He's draining my brain power. So the whole concept of a Lunchable, they were created to sell more lunch meat, and specifically bologna. Not enough people in 1988 were eating bologna. I don't know why we didn't just call it quits on bologna and move on from that lunch meat. We're like, no, we should push it more. We have to find other marketing strategies. B-O-L-O-G-N-A. I want everyone reciting that right after the Pledge of Allegiance. I want kids walking up to the lunch lady at school and just spelling what they want to eat. Can I get a B-O-L-O-G-N-A? I'll give it to Oscar Mayer. They created a very catchy song. You don't see him spelling turkey out. T-U-R-K-E-O. T-U-R K-E-Y, T-U-R-K-E-Y, salami, S-A-L-A-M-I-I. You can't even sing the other ones. You get all confused. C-A-C, S-A-L-A-M-I, S-A-L-M-I. Sounds like I'm doing like a tongue twister. You just can't do the same tunes. S-A-L-A-M-I. There you go, that works. Okay, so basically, with the 3 years of research they were doing and trying to figure out this new innovation, Lunchables, they had focus groups of moms, working moms, stay-at-home moms, moms who have kids. Well, that would be a mom. They have kids. They found out that moms do not have time in the morning to get their kids' breakfast ready and their lunch for school. So Lunchables comes in and saves the day. So they use crackers in the Lunchables because they last longer. They use cheese because Oscar Mayer merged with Kraft in 1988. And then obviously the lunch meats like bologna. So they first advertised Lunchables to moms, and then they soon after flipped the advertising to kids. You get this little mix and match container and you can make your lunch however you want. Cracker, cheese, meat. Throw the other cracker away. Who knows? Also, the design of the Lunchables, they designed it after a TV dinner. Look at the original design and then look at like today's design. It's really not that different. Colors, the logo. The slogan, when they first came out, the slogan for Lunchables was lunch is what you make of it. Now, if you look at their Instagram, their current bio says, if you can build it, you can eat it. Hashtag built to be eaten. Well, it wasn't built to be thrown away. I don't know if I get the hashtag. So they settled on the name Lunchable, which I think is the best possible name because here's the other names they were looking at. Entrees, not like entrees, like, oh, here's your entree. Entrees, because the food was on trays. I just got that. Cracker witches, cracker and witches, like cracker sandwiches. I don't know who could say that in a good flow. Crack witches. It sounds like you're glitching. Cracker witches. Snackables. That's a fantastic name. Snackables. But at the same time, me using my marketing brain, you don't want to call something snackables, because if you are trying to give this to a kid and be like, this is your whole lunch. How is this my whole lunch if it's called a snackable? Me as a 7-year-old on the playground, I'm like, hello, you just called it a snack. I'm hungry. Therefore, I'm going to need 2 of these. I'm not trying to barter with you, Miss Lunch Lady. You can call my mom. Ask her. My goodness, check my brown paper bag again. Check it again. They also could have called it walk meals. For legal reasons, I don't think they want you walking around eating a Lunchable. Accidentally choked on a cracker. Yeah. The legal department was like, they could be sit-downable meals, loungeable meals. That's a good one. These are discontinued Lunchable options. They used to have burgers and hot dogs. They had like a Chips Ahoy cookie and frosting dunking thing. They had a s'mores one, fudge brownie one, cinnamon rolls one. I'm just gonna stop you right there. Why did we get rid of all the dessert ones? I've never seen half of these in the store. Guess what I am? An adult, and I have adult money. I would buy like a dessert Lunchable. Hello? They also had a waffles and sausages option, mini tacos, and pizza dunks. They tried at one point to make Lunchables targeted for adults. They called them deluxe Lunchables or the maxed out Lunchables. They were just more food, bigger portions. Also, they threw in some condiments, like some mustard and a mint. Like a mint was gonna sell at home. Maybe throw in a pack of smokes and a coupon off your taxes. I don't know, that would make it a little more adult friendly. Lunchables really don't come with fruits and veggies. They tried to put in the fresh fruits and veggies, but it didn't mix well with the processed food, and they discontinued it. But in August of 2023, good thing we're making this video, they are trying again. They started rolling out a fresh cut fruit Lunchable in the southern states. In the South. Now, if anybody out here lives in the South in the U.S., next time you go to the grocery store, you think of me, you think of this video, you think of Bob Drain, who's your daddy. You tell me if you've seen the fruit Lunchables. They're hard to miss. The fruit is the main thing on the package. I'm interested. Celebrities I found that have been attached to Lunchables. Rob Dyrdek was like a spokesperson at one point. He's like the skateboarder, Fantasy Factory, TV personality, Ridiculousness. Fun fact of my own, I was on Ridiculousness. My cactus video that literally gave me a career making content, that was featured on that show. And also, we just passed my 4th anniversary of becoming a content creator. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you want to see some old Lunchables commercials, look up Lunchable logo commercial history on YouTube. The oldest ones that played in that video, the original Lunchables had legit lunch meat, slices of turkey, and it had more, multiple types of lunch meat in one thing. Why did they stop doing that? Also, Lunchables had these mascots for a hot second of a platypus and a jackalope, and they could talk. I cannot find why a platypus and a jackalope were the mascots, and I cannot find why they are no longer. I always say it's probably like an intern. They got a new intern. They said, you know what's in? Mystical, mythical creatures that could talk. That'll definitely sell lunch meats in a tray. Huh? Come again? I'm not connecting all the dots, so maybe you want to draw the line for me? I don't even know what a damn platypus is. I wonder what the demographic of people is that are keeping Lunchables on the shelf. Is Lunchables stuck in a rut, or is Lunchables forever just riding the wave of classic nostalgia? Sticking to the tried and true classic flavors, recipes, and looks because they're banking on adults with their own money now still eating Lunchables? It's a tale as old as time. Or are they actually still appealing to kids? I am kerfluffled. I am perplexed. For some reason, I think in another 20 years, Lunchables might cease to exist. I feel like they're gonna get phased out generation after generation. I don't know. Okay, that's pretty much it for the fun facts. I've had Lunchables, the turkey and cheddar one, and the nachos. That's about it. I'm excited to go try these. I'm eating these Lunchables like I am on a 5th grade field trip. And the trip is to a field, and they start throwing out Lunchables. Figure it out. I don't have access to a microwave, utensils, whatever's in the box, whatever comes with the Lunchable. That's how we're eating it. Is Cindy walking around eating her Lunchable? She's choking on it. That's why they're not called walk meals. Sit down, Cindy. That's how we're trying them today. Let's go. Me just driving to the park with like 10 boxes of Lunchables in my car. I'm even bringing like my mom's office garbage can as my garbage can because I don't know where to put these. Oh my god. Okay, I drove around to 2 different parks and they're all closed. Still for the winter. So me sitting next to this field in an abandoned parking lot is the closest we're gonna get. Let's start off with the lunch meat that started the whole brand. Light bologna with American cheese with chocolate chip cookies. No wonder I don't eat bologna. It's got a weird smell right off the bat. Look at that. I immediately wanted to just eat the cookie. I'm just gonna make myself a little sandwich. If you've never had a Lunchable, this is the lunch meat we're working with. Just a perfectly round piece of meat. No dents to it, no nothing. 6 slices of meat, and then you gotta spread your cheese apart like this. The cheese comes in a block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of cheese. Also, I read somewhere in 2012 that they thinned the meats. The meat slices used to be thicker, and I'm telling you right now, I think they were. Light bologna and American cheese. Oh yeah, I remember the cheese being this gummy. Oh my god, yes, it's all coming back. How do people eat Lunchables and they're not sitting there digging these crackers out of their gums? Look at that. Ooh, that cheese really covered it up. It's a little slimy. I mean, the bologna has a little kick to it. A little herbs and spices kick. Kind of tastes like how an abandoned Quiznos smells. A little bit. It's okay. Let's try the chocolate chip cookie. Oh, the cookie's really airy. Yeah, it's a little stale. Or it didn't have the flavor to begin with. But it's also been refrigerated for a long time. Let's move on to a classic that I know tried and true. It's the nachos with the cheese dip and salsa. I remember how small these little chip things were. And if you didn't like the cheese or the salsa, you used to like only pull off so you could get access to the cheese. You wouldn't even open the salsa part. Oh, this one smells too. This one kicks you in the face. You know there's a kid in the lunchroom eating one of these. This is a nostalgic smell. Why is this so hard to open? I feel like I've definitely opened this before. Completely spilled the salsa. I know some kids used to mix the cheese and salsa. Look at that! Yeah, not the most appetizing. The cheese looks like it got pushed to the side and that's where it decided to stay. This guy was driving his car around perfectly, but now that he parked 50 feet from me, he now decided to get out and change his oil. Okay, I remember these little chip things. They're so small and so cute. Does the cheese still taste the same? Yes. Is the chip salty or is the cheese hella salty? It's the cheese. Oh, that cheese is salty. I don't know many nacho cheeses you could eat where the main flavor is salt. I'm being transported. Back to the 6th grade. I'm at the lunch table. You have a crush on Jeremy because he got your locker open for you? My God. I saw Jeremy kick a kid's backpack all the way down a flight of stairs. Is that the kind of boy you want as your first boyfriend? I'm gonna mix the cheese and the salsa. I'm housing this down. The cheese and the salsa just have such distinct flavors. I'm always shocked that these have such strong flavors because I feel like they made Lunchables to not have a lot of flavors so that kids could like them because kids don't have great flavor palates. I can't believe the amount of people who grew up eating the Nachos Lunchables and now they like love Mexican food. This was the beginning of my love for Mexican food. This set the bar so low. It was like, you know, when you're an adult and you eat nachos for lunch, you can have the cheese warm. Isn't that crazy? The salsa tastes a little like bitey. Almost kind of tastes like a penny. What is it? Has it always tasted like that? This one is the closest one to being a walkable Lunchable because you don't have to like assemble it. You just throw it in your mouth. It's not good. It's just so familiar that I'm like, I'm eating it. Let's try a ham and Swiss. Don't really like ham. Could care less for Swiss. Why would I ever reach for this? This would be like one you'd buy on accident. Okay. Oh, that smells familiar. That's a smelly smell. Look at the ham. It's a little more marbly, which I'm surprised they're putting in these because I feel like kids especially, I'm a grown adult and I still have a problem, but like kids especially, they got weird things about how meats look and the texture, and they put in this marbly ham in here. Kids are in school for 8 hours a day, their brains fried with information and learning social cues, and then they're sitting down for lunch and they're getting this marbly ass ham. The meat kind of smells like someone farted in a meat factory. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's just the weirdest combo. I feel like the cheese is pretty good on this one. I feel like the crackers never change. I brought my car tables that people gifted to me. You can't even really see it. But I locked this bad boy into the steering wheel. The cheese is always good in the Lunchables. It's just, it always sticks together in a big ass chunk. 13 grams of protein in here? Damn. These got like a lot of slack because they weren't healthy for kids. I don't think Lunchables was trying to be healthy. I'm gonna try the ham by itself. I never. What if they made a Lunchable of just the meats? What? As I'm choking this down. It says right on the front of the page, ham, water added. Smoke flavor added. They added a smoky flavor? Do you really think kids are looking for smoky flavored meats? Pasteurized prepared Swiss cheese product. You shouldn't have to explain yourself that much. Light chicken bologna. What the fuck is chicken bologna on this one? What's light bologna? Light on the bologna, heavy on the chicken. Even now they can't get people to buy the bologna. They gotta mix it with chicken. 50% less fat and a third fewer calories. Okay. Then USDA data for bologna made with chicken and pork. Why did you have to put all of that on here? Like what? Who did you do wrong? Why couldn't they put that on the back? Light chicken bologna pork add 50% less fat and a third fewer calories than USDA data for bologna made with chicken and pork, chocolate chip cookies, American pasteurized prepared cheese product. Does this sound good, Timmy? Do you want to eat this for lunch, Timmy? It's half chicken, half bologna. Remember, we're spelling it in class. B-O-L-O-G. You can eat your spelling words. Timmy takes one whiff of it. Good Lord. We're gonna learn how to spell filet mignon tomorrow. I know they have to disclose facts, but like, just the way that it's written in a little print on the side like that, all jagged. I feel like Lunchables is fighting for its life. Okay, this is the one I don't want to try. I don't care for. I'm already not gonna like it because I know it's a nasty crust and the pizza sauce. See, now, the lunch meats, whatever. Nostalgic people are gonna eat the lunch meats because people are weird about lunch meats. They're weird about lunch. People locked in on the turkey when they were 12, and they'll still eat the same weird turkey slimy slices now that they're an adult. This one, pizza with pepperoni made with pork and chicken. I'm guessing it's just regular pepperonis. We just gotta disclose. Makes 3 pizzas. Can BHA, BHT, and citric acid added to help protect the flavor. Great. This flavor better be well protected and banging. They say Lunchables up top, and then down here it says lunch combinations. Did y'all lose your damn trademark? There is not enough cheese in here. I'm gonna tell you that right fucking now. In what world is this gonna make 3 pizzas? We're living in Delulu Lunchables land. This mini pita white dusted crust. What is that? You can't even see the cheese. I can't tilt it anymore. Why make this compartment so deep if you're not gonna fill it? Don't visually show me how much cheese I'm missing. Fill her up. Oh, and this expired 10 days ago. January 19th. Over 10 days. Okay. Whenever people ate these, I was like, have you never had real pizza? I say this like once an episode. If you like the pizza Lunchables, you better fight for it in the comments. 2 things about the pizza pepperoni one. There used to be a red little stick in here to help spread the sauce. No more stick. I heard they got rid of the stick in the early 2000s and people have been in uproar ever since. It's not stopping them from eating them and buying them, are they? Because they're still here. Still got one in my car. The other thing is people like debate how to eat the pizza ones. Are you supposed to put it in the microwave and try and melt the cheese? It's a Lunchable. I'm on the go. I went on a trip next to a field. You threw me one of these? I don't got a stick or a microwave and damn near don't have the stomach for it. Let's make my damn pizza Lunchables. What does this sauce taste like? Why does this taste like the leftover sauce at a pizza place? This is the packet of pizza sauce that got flung behind the refrigerator, and then the next morning when they were cleaning it out because the health inspector was coming, they're like, oh, pull out all the fridges and the freezers and make sure it's clean back there. Make sure, the rats are well fed, but that the rats are away for our inspection. They go, oh my God, hey, there's a little sauce packet in the back. It's behind the fridge, probably been back there since 1988 when they invented the Lunchables. Okay, yeah, you know who would like that? My cousin Catherine, who used to eat pizza Lunchables every day for lunch. I'll give it to her. Must be the recipe. So I don't have a stick, so I just get to get my sauce packet all dirty, just spread that on. Yummy. It's not even like a red sauce. It's like an orangey translucent sauce. What the fuck? Why? At least the stick to make it all smooth, even coating, made it look a little bit better, a little more appetizing. Great, so now my sauce packet's all dirty. This is not the meal choice for the kids who don't want their food to touch. I tell ya. Look at this damn sauce in the sun. It's not the right color. Look at that. Looks like the blood they use in a student film. I could smother this one piece in this cheese. What do I get, like 2 pepperonis per thing? That's my little creation. Crazy how this tastes like disappointment, and I didn't have any expectations going in. The bar of expectation was on the ground, and then the red stick that used to be in this Lunchable dug up the ground underneath the bar and then buried it 6 feet deep. This tastes like I'm getting broken up with and getting fired at the same time. This tastes like instead of trying to poison your husband, you were just trying to make food so bad to let him know that you are not welcome here. I'm not trying to get rid of you and go to jail at the same time, but we're gonna eat nothing but pizza Lunchables, and you will leave me eventually. It tastes so bad. If you like these, you gotta fight for them in the comment. How come there's not more cheese? How come the sauce tastes like that? What are these little sourdough? What are these little, like, sourdough pita looking, what are these? They couldn't make anything better. They have, like, this weird white dust on them. I'm sure it's to keep it soft. I'm sure it is. I'd rather eat pizza off a cracker. In home economics, in 8th grade, we made pizza crackers. 100 times better than this. If I had that red stick right now, I'd shove it in my eye. I'm just eating the pepperoni with the cheese. Tastes weird. Something about it. It's made with pork and chicken. So it's like a bologna pepperoni. The pepperonis are made with pork, mechanically separated chicken. Why do you have to say that? You ain't doing something right if you have to say mechanically separated chicken. What does that mean? I can't even wrap my brain around what mechanically separated. You took a robot and moved the chickens aside and said that one's going in the Lunchable. Dextrose, lactic acid, oleoresin of paprika. I do taste some paprika. I'll give you that. I think I got an ounce of paprika in there. Something BHA, BHT, BLLOGNA, citric acid. The next time I eat something nasty, I'm just gonna start referencing as it was mechanically separated. This quesadilla tastes like the cheese was mechanically separated. You know what I'm talking about? Something's off. Something a little funky. Something they didn't put on the label. Who regulates this stuff? U.S. inspected and passed by Department of Agriculture. Someone at the Department of Agriculture has got it out for Lunchables. They do not like them. I feel like they purposely are making them use nasty, weird ingredients and then being like, and you also got to put it on the package. That's got to be one of the top 5 things I've eaten on these series that I do not like. Let's go for something I might like. These are called the Lunchables Uploaded. This is a ham and American sub sandwich. It's supposed to come with a fruit roll-up, white cheddar Cheez-Its, and a mini water bottle with a Kool-Aid single to put in there. I think this is the most expensive option. I think it was like 5 something. I kind of like how it opens. That's fun. Look at my little mini water bottle. Gotta open her up. This better be field trip friendly. How would I open this up in the park? Jeez Louie. Okay. Why does the bread even smell a little funky? Where am I supposed to assemble this? Close this back up and then this? Okay. The meat and the cheese comes in a pack like that. Sure. This doesn't look like the bologna from the other package, and yet it's not a full-size lunch meat. And yes, it's made the same. Ham, water added, American pasteurized. Okay. What does that smell? When did this expire? It doesn't expire for like 10 days. Where's the ham one? Did this ham smell like that? No! This ham smells so different than this ham. That at least smells like a little hearty. On the front of the package, they just layer them like this. This is not enough ingredients to make a sandwich. Are you seeing that? This is what I'm supposed to get. This is what I got. What? This is a disgrace. You would make this, and then because there's nothing on the second half of the sandwich, you would rip this part off. You would throw it near the kid who cheated on the test off of your paper. You would throw it near him and hope that some birds would come by and start picking at it and hopefully poop on his shoulder. And this little bag of Cheez-Its? Is this a joke? Smaller than my hand. I feel like I'm being pranked. It won't even tell me how many ounces this is. This Lunchable feels like a Black Mirror episode. They gave me some mayo. Maybe the mayo would save my sandwich. If I got this Lunchable on a field trip, me and my mom would be having words in the car on the way home. I don't know if you don't like me, but this ain't right. Okay, let's try our sandwich. You know what? Once the meat hit the air, the smell kind of did dissipate a little bit. I just don't care. All I'm tasting is this roll. And who are these people on the front of the package? A tiger head and this woman. Is she a mermaid? This tiger head looks like a tattoo design. The pipeline between liking nasty Lunchables and having a big ass back tattoo that you regret. You can spot it from a mile away. I don't want that. This is a Lunchables chicken nugget kebabbles, and they trademarked that. Mini chocolate chip cookies, pretzel sticks, Capri Sun, and chicken nuggets. Who's eating cheese and chicken nuggets? Sure. And a Capri Sun. And a Capri. Easy open zip strip. Oh, how come I'm opening it from this side? Full on busted it out of there, and you could just pull it from here. I don't know, is that really easier? Because look how frustrating that was. I'm supposed to eat these chicken nuggets cold. In what world? There's a choking warning on it, but what about eating the cold chicken nuggets warning? They don't even give you heating up instructions. They do not want you to heat up the chicken nuggets. Also, how are we possibly getting an even smaller block of cheese? Is this a joke? This is the cheese from the normal meat and cheese ones, and this is the other cheese. What the... Excuse me? What the... Why are you saving money on giving me half of the cheese? What the fuck? This looks like those damn Listerine mints you put on your tongue. Now that tastes like actual cheese. That's a different type of cheese. That's good cheese. Maybe because it's actually Kraft cheese and that cheese was not Kraft. This is a way better cheese, even though there's none of it. Little pretzel rods. Why give me a smaller amount of cheese? Why not give me liquid cheese to put my pretzel rods in? Why not give me a normal amount of cheese to put on the chicken nuggets? The pretzel rods are good. Let me get this crumbly, bumbly, cookie-looking ass chicken nugget. This actually, wait, this smells fire. It says it's white meat only. I've never had Oscar Mayer chicken nuggets. However, this chicken nugget came to be. I know it was not the simplest, most organic, farm-to-table way possible. This has been mechanically separated from the chicken. I know they had to jump through hoops to get this to look like this and to taste even as good as it does, which it didn't blow me away because it's a cold chicken nugget. It's white meat only, but is the meat even real to begin with? Let's back it up a step. It almost looks like the bread is like dusted on there. Like someone painted the texture on. It's breaded so weirdly. If you don't think about it and just start eating it, it's fine. They're not as upsettingly bad as I thought they were going to be, and I could see how a kid's eating those. Pretzel sticks are good. The cheese is phenomenal. Capri Sun, cherry. This is a different design on these. Oh, this is fruit punch, not wild cherry. Oh, did you lie to me? Oh, it says fruit punch. I wanted the wild cherry one. Now the trick to getting the Capri Sun. Oh, easy peasy. Okay, that was a lot easier than I remember. What in the This is fucking good. I remember them tasting more like water. I'm keeping that. That's good. And then there's these little mini cookies in here. Good thing there's 3 more in the back. Sounds like I'm chewing on a crouton. The way that they suck the moisture out of these cookies, just put pudding or Jell-O in there. Just give it up. How are you gonna start putting fruit in these when you can't even master a cookie? I'm shocked. I thought that was gonna be one of the worst ones. Let's go back to another classic that I know tried and true. Finally, a lunch meat that I remember. Borderline enjoyed. This is the turkey and cheddar. Yep, that's a familiar smell. I love staring people down in this parking lot because they're just making the dumbest choices. Why so close to me? You couldn't have done it anywhere else? He wants to turn around right there. How about you turn around somewhere else? Do I need to stare you down? Right, do we have a problem? The meats used to be thicker than the cracker. Is this thing on? Welcome back to nostalgia, everybody.
Now entering your childhood.
See, I could house these down. These are good. Me like a beauty guru showing off my lunch meats. Oh, this is the most acceptable out of the lunch meats. Again, they all taste kind of weird on their own, but I didn't know I was eating smoked meats in the 5th grade. I didn't even have my period yet, and I was eating smoked meats. I hadn't even seen a rated R movie, but I had eaten smoked meats. This is the 2nd time this car's passed. He's sitting like right here. Now, I knew I wouldn't like the pizza, so what did I go and do? I got a deep dish pizza with pepperoni made with pork and chicken. Wow, they put it in big letters on this one. This one comes with the original Cheez-Its and trolley sour gummy worms, and the same Kool-Aid water mix. It's just one pizza, and the thick crust has yet to be seen. Oh, it's a little mix of cheeses. It's not just one flavor. Still not enough. Look how sparse the damn cheese is on the box. There's barely any cheese on the box. Lunchables needs to team up with Arby's, because they're all about the meats. Who are you giving these to? I mean, sure. They also, like, dusted it brown. Sure. You want to tell me that's a thick crust? Sure. You're going to circle my car again? Sir, I'll take this straw out of my Capri Sun and I'll slash every single one of your tires. And then I'll get back in and enjoy my meal. And you can only buy the deep dish in this bigger box. This is like $5 or something. Wait, is the sauce a little bit better? No, it's virtually the same. See, at least when they put the cheese in this kind of pouch, I can just dump this on. I don't got to dig my finger into that little container. Okay, there's your deep dish pizza. I'm not eating them. They're not good. No! No! Oh, that's annoying. Okay, that pretty much is it. The only other 2 things I bought. I'm sitting there looking at the Lunchables. I see there's like 1 or 2 other brands. And then Oscar Mayer, who owns Lunchables. This is an Oscar Mayer Bites. Meaty, cheesy, crunchy. This is like a bigger, flatter Lunchables. Is this supposed to be for adults? Who is this for? And who are we fooling? Honey smoked turkey. Asiago cheese. Excuse me? I love Asiago cheese. And Cracker Trio. Natural, with an asterisk. Minimally processed. So I bought this one just to see, like, what we're doing. Oscar Mayer's taking their own Lunchable and abandoning it for a whole different type of Lunchable. And this is supposed to be, like, actual slices of lunch meat. The camera's not showing just how translucent it is. Bigger slices of lunch meat. Same old small crackers. Want to see a magic trick? Oh, the cracker disappeared. So I gotta fold the lunch meat. Is this the same damn cracker? We couldn't even update the crackers. This lunch meat looks borderline furry. There's like these little like shaving bits on this lunch meat. You'll never smell a meat in a Lunchable and go, damn, that's great. That's a good one. That's a keeper. No, it's always like, ugh, what? It doesn't taste that bad. The Asiago cheese is okay. I've had better Asiago cheese. What were you trying to do with this? 100% tasty. Who told you that? 100% tasty. Who let you put that on the package? I know no one at the damn agriculture of the food agriculture department. Show me a study. Show me a focus group. Everyone better leave their, oh my God, the lunch meats. I don't think I'll ever eat anything ever again. I'm just going to buy myself 95 of those meaty, cheesy, crunchy lunch meats because they were so 100% tasty. No one would ever say that. So now we're lying on the package. The amount of writing on this one was like, oh my, let's give you all the information so you can never claim that information snuck upon you and that you weren't informed of what you're eating. And then you're going to turn around with that newer brand of one and just put 100% tasty. If I was a food lawyer, call me in as a witness. No, I could read. The difference is smacking me in the face. We might need to settle out of court. And I only bought this other one because it's the damn pizza one again. I only bought it because there's like a fun cookie in here. It kind of looks like those damn cosmic brownies but on a cookie. No, you did not. Where's the damn cookie? Where's the cookie? No, you're absolutely kidding me. What in the makes 2 pizzas and a Tritza. You want me to make a cookie on the damn crust for the pizzas? I thought it was a cookie on its own. Or you like made the cookie. I thought it was like a cookie. It was like a sugar cookie. How much did I complain about the crust? And now you want me to make the crust into a cookie. Like it's gonna taste any fucking different. Look at the chocolate sauce comes in a weird packet like that. Ooh, that makes me so mad. Contains milk. Okay. Better contain a shit ton of flavor. Okay, here's the cookie I was promised. I couldn't even get it to the edges, so I'm gonna have to bite this and then scrape it back towards the edge. What the fuck is a Tritza? You know what? They don't call it a cookie. They call it a Tritza. They don't call it a cookie because it's not a cookie. Everyone thinks it's a cookie. It looks like a cookie. It's not even a cookie. You look at it, you go, oh, that's a cookie. It's never more evident that this nasty bread is chewy than when you try and think of it as a cookie. And this chocolate sauce is like a weird, gummy, blubbery, slimy pudding. How did you even mess that up? And then these little tiny chocolate bits. are the only good part. I gotta dust my tray off. Get out of here. That was a ride. I feel like the veil of nostalgia has been ripped away. What's going on? I'm surprised I like the chicken ones. The cheese was better. The pretzels were actually a good idea. The cookies were okay. The Capri Sun was banging. The nachos, the cheese and the salsa taste exactly the same. So they still taste weird and yet they're still good. Who doesn't love these little mini tortilla chips? They're so damn small. The pizza one is so gross. And the fact that they tricked me into buying this one with the damn what I thought was a cookie borderline disgusts me. I feel bamboozled. I feel like I'm on the show Punked for food. I think that'll do it. Please let me know down in the comments if you eat Lunchables, if you used to eat Lunchables, what did you like? Have you seen differences? What do you miss? Just let me know all of it. And let me know what I should do next, where I should go, what I should try. Please like and subscribe. I try and do a Never Have I Ever video at least once a month. I have some other series that I do. It reeks of processed, mechanically removed lunch meats in here, and I gotta go. I'll see y'all next time. This is another one of those episodes where I'm like full, but I'm not full and happy. I ate a bunch of things that taste like cardboard and smell like farts, and now I gotta live with that. I gotta deal with that on my own. That's the post video. BT dubs, TMI, FYI, BOLOGNA. I once told my 5th grade crush that he had long eyelashes, and he turned around and threatened to tell the lunch monitor on me. That's the type of boy that you give a pizza Tritza Lunchable to. Have at it. You and your little eyelashes can flutter on out of my life. Take your pizza Lunchables with you. I'm definitely gonna retract the name. I'm definitely bleeping that out. My hands reek of meats and pizza sauce. And I hate it so much.